Everyone, you have no idea. This was a mountain of stuff, which now some of it's in there and that cupboard really needs to get reorganized, but I think some storage tubs to put all the different fabrics because a lot of it's scraps. So I need that organized because it just looks messy. But oh my god, I got my tabletop back. I've just put my ginormous AO size cutting mat behind my cupboard for now, and that's my sewing machine bag for transporting. But yeah, now my lovely table's free, I can do some more crafty projects because I can move this mat over to here. That I can just use for small stuff, and feel like I can actually do creative stuff now because like it's empty. Oh my god, the rest of the room needs working out. I've had a thought, look at how messy this is, but I've had a thought, I might make this, I wasn't sure what to do with it, but I might make this into a giant machine cover for my sewing machine. Look at all the retro fabric. Love this so much. I should take that as a screenshot for my phone. That's really cool. Very retro 70s, 60s, 70s, 80s fabric. Love it. Little face. So I've traced the pattern out and as suggested, just flipped it over to that side so you don't have to seam up this side of the pattern. And then I've just got this bit here to go. And I'm just using this razor blade and I'm just dragging it along with light pressure and then just gently pulling it apart, and it seems to be working because you don't want to cut the fabric too harshly, otherwise the fur will have a weird seam. It'll shorten the fur at the seam line, so that's what I've done. Sorry, that's a less close-up look. I've just used a Sharpie in purple, which I happen to have, to... Oh look, my nails are mauvey too. To trace out the pattern. So then I've just got to get some felt out of the cupboard that's suitable and trace out the mouth plate and cut out a mouth plate from the Quality Street lid box of the Quality Street box lid. And then I can put the mouth plate in. And where did they go? Under here is some table tennis balls that I got for $5 at Big W. They are cheaper at Kmart, I think. They do have writing on one side, but I could either potentially colour that in for the pupil or put that on the underside so it's not visible. I just drew the notch lines for where the mouth plate goes because I'd accidentally cut that out. So now I've cut the whole lot out for the main body. Oh my god, it's going to be so cute. Just got to make sure that, see how the fur goes down, that you're cutting on the fabric so that the fur is going the right direction. I have this felt here in my stash. I don't think purple suits for the inside of a mouth. Maybe a dark red or a pink. Or I do have like a pale purple, but I think that won't be enough of a contrast. I'm thinking bright pink to stand out. Or should I do red? I don't know what to do. Help me. So, imagine that's the inside of the mouth. Or that one. What do you think? I don't know. I'm thinking towards the pink because it's a good contrast colour. But I don't know if that's too much. I just decided instead of the suggested whip stitch, and it looks a bit untidy because of the nature of the fabric, but I'm just doing double thread, 2 strands of thread, and just doing a blanket stitch, but doing the stitches really close together. And then I'm just run my finger up the seam to check that there was no gaps or loosey-goosey bits, and it's all nice and tight. So you can also partially, like where I've done the top here, you can sort of pull it around the other way and see it's all stitched neat. So that's what I'm doing on that. I just realised, started to cut out this, and I was like, oh, I'm not sure about it because it's quite like rough. But I think it'll work. So you split this plastic stuff in two. I still have to trim the edges, but it's very brittle. But what you do is you stick one side to there. Once you insert the mouth plate, you glue to each bit, so but you leave that gap so that it can do that. And I've just gone with pink. Hopefully you won't notice those marks where the pens come through. So it'll be a pink mouth. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing so far. So I'm just, sorry it's a bit up close. I've just got to go here and then I can insert the mouth plate. And basically it's done. Then all I have to do is add the eyes. And you can trim a bit of this off to put above the eyebrows, above the eyes like eyebrows, but you don't have to. And then use these stuck to dowel, split this in two and stick it to dowel and glue it to the outside of this, and that will be his arms. I wanted to just say, see how the fur's sticking out? Just as you go along, tuck that fur in so you're only grabbing the fabric, because you don't want to pull it through and then it's all caught up in the seam. So you don't want bits of fur sticking through here if you can avoid it. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Now I just pinned the mouth piece, lining up the notches. I'm just got to make sure I don't catch that fabric. But yeah, I've just got to sew that in, which is a bit fiddly, so I might leave that for tomorrow when my eyes are fresh because I've got a sore eye. But we'll see how I go. And then once that's in, all I've got to do is add the glue that in, make it a bit smaller, glue it in, and maybe cover it with a bit of felt. But I need to get some glue sticks because I've run out of glue sticks for my glue gun. So anyway, Quality Street. Yeah, so that's a pretty quick project really. I'll just show you how to check of that. All looks good. So yay. So we've almost got a snoof. And checking the fit. Fits my arm. Do. Balls on top. Hello. My name's Snoof. So hopefully the eyes aren't too big on its head. Oh dear. Anyway, fun times. I was excited this afternoon that my table was clear. Look at the mess now. Girls, let's show everyone on Vlogmas how smart you are. So you've already sat Sooty. Paris isn't going to give it up because she's got her bone. Let's see if Sooty will do a drop. Drop. Good girl. Sit. Sooty, sit.
Feeling alone.
Good girl.
Kinda misty. Waiting now for you to come. It's cold again, but I know we'll be warm, sitting by the fire and dream. Tell me again with a whisper, little things that above are smiling when they see you holding me so near. I see snowflakes on the chimneys, and the candles have a certain glow. A secret and a song, even church bells sing along, and the children making angels in the snow. Oh, what a gift to be given. How lucky can this soul heart be? And I fall into peace and silence.